Now, Prime Minister in the Taliban's regime has made a pretty desperate call for the administration's recognition. The Taliban, remember, stormed to power in Kabul on the 15th of August last year. And now the Taliban is urging other nations that it be officially recognized. Addressing the country's massive economic crisis, Mohammed Hassan Akhund told a press conference that I call on the Muslim nations to take the lead and to recognize us officially. Then I hope that we'll be able to develop quickly. No country, remember, so far has recognized the Taliban government. Many members of the Taliban regime are on an international sanctions list. Hence, nations are facing the task of channelizing even financial aid into Afghanistan. Now, the hardline Islamists are known for human rights abuses during their first stint in power from 1996 and 2001. While the group is struggling to gain global recognition, the Taliban has been trying to reach out to Afghan diplomats, but most of them are avoiding the outreach. The Taliban has even requested for ambassadors to hold online conference calls with their acting foreign minister, Amir Khan Muttaqi. The ambassadors appointed by former President Ashraf Ghani reportedly defied the offer from the Taliban. Nearly about 45 Afghan embassies and 20 consulates remain open around the world. After coming to power, the Taliban began reaching out to the Afghan diplomats and sought their names and active work plans. The Taliban's outreach has ever been viewed as a sign of the group planning to take control of all 65 foreign outposts. The Afghan ambassadors chose not to respond. Afghan diplomats and ambassadors across the world are putting up a resistance and have refused to represent the Taliban regime in Kabul. Many of them are left serving in exile without a country to return to. The diplomats are now left to sort out on how to even run the finances of the embassy, representing a government that no longer exists, even in exile, working without salaries and rents and laying off locally employed staff and relying on donations from other foreign embassies and selling embassy cars at this point of time to pay for their expenses. Now, these are just some of the ways as to how the ambassadors have been trying to keep the embassies running. Now, several of the Afghan ambassadors are serving as a voice in exile for Afghan democracy. Since Afghanistan's embassies across the world have been in a bit of a limbo, the Taliban anticipates that many embassies will soon run out of money. But whether they should abandon them altogether or shut down at this point of time, even without a government in exile to report to at this point of time, is something that still hangs in the balance. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.